Cute, fluffy, or fearsome as they may be, most of the world's animals look fairly normal to us. But there are a few real creatures on this planet that are so amazingly unique, you'd think they jumped out of some fairy tale or fantasy movie. We're talking mythical birds, deep-sea monsters, and monster moles straight out of a science fiction movie. Are you ready to meet them? Here are 10 otherworldly animals, almost mythical in nature, that do actually exist in the wild. And if you've ever wondered whether there's any truth to the legendary blood-sucking chupacabra, you'll definitely want to stick through to number 1 and watch us solve the mystery. Let's get started. Number 10. Star-nosed mole. Looking like a cross between a rat and an octopus, the star-nosed mole is not only perhaps the world's weirdest looking creature, it's also the deadliest. Looking like it jumped out at you from an episode of Stranger Things, the star-nosed mole has incredible super senses that make it one of the most lethal hunters on the planet. Its 22-fingered nose is studded with thousands of microscopic sensory receptors called Emer's organ. This star-shaped nose lets the mole sense its environment with striking detail and hunt for small invertebrates underground with jaw-dropping efficiency. With one of the most touch-sensitive organs in the animal kingdom right on its face, the star-nosed mole can identify, catch, and devour its prey in less than a quarter of a second, which also makes it the world's fastest-eating mammal. If you found the existence of this monstrous mole jaw-dropping, just wait until we unveil the mystery of the legendary chupacabra at number 1. Number 9. Glaucus atlanticus. Do dragons exist in real life? Debatable. But aside from the fact that it's a lot smaller and lives underwater, this sea creature sure looks like one. Not only does the name Glaucus atlanticus have us thinking of the lost city of Atlantis, this little sea creature looks like he actually might have come from the city itself. That being said, the Glaucus atlanticus is actually an upside-down winged slug that floats in the ocean and feeds on yet another mythical being known as the Portuguese man-o'-war, a marine hydrozoan closely related to jellyfish. Oh, and after devouring its unique meal, the even more unique Glaucus keeps its prey's painful stingers to fend off other attackers, using it like some kind of sword. Number 8. Vampire deer. Not to worry, this real-life mythical monster won't suck your blood if you meet it out in the wild. The same way you'd expect a male deer to grow horns on top of its head like the rest of the species, the vampire deer is actually a rare subspecies of musk deer that grows sharp fangs from its upper jaw instead. Only the male deer in this family have fangs, and they're used to compete for mates. Once thought extinct, researchers found a lone Kashmir musk deer in northeastern Afghanistan last November for the first time in 60 years. These white-bellied musk deer are an endangered species, highly vulnerable due to their prized musk pod commonly used as a base note in expensive perfumery. There are only a few surviving in the wild, meaning these wonderful creatures may soon become a myth after all. Number 7. Tardigrade. Tardigrades are funny-looking creatures you've probably never seen in your life. Not just because they're hard to find, but because they're so incredibly tiny. You'd need a microscope to spot one. These microscopic critter are just as mythical looking as they are indestructible, less than 1 millimeter long. These creatures are capable of entering a state of cryptobiosis, whereby they bring their metabolism to a complete halt. This allows them to survive in extreme environments throughout the world, from scorching deserts to high mountains to the deepest of oceans, and makes them incredibly hard to kill. Scientific tests have shown they can endure intense pressure, extreme radiation, poison, and dehydration. They've actually been frozen and brought back to life after 3 decades like nothing happened. Number 6. Octopi. Is it a zebra? Is it a giraffe? Or is this creature just plain fiction? It might be hard to make out exactly what this magnificent creature is just by looking at it, as many of its features resemble those of other animals. The octopi, also known as the forest giraffe, Congolese giraffe, or zebra giraffe, is about the size of a horse with the long neck of a giraffe and is native to the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Its unique features help it blend in with its surroundings and hide from prey. while helping it reach berries at greater heights, just like a giraffe would. In fact, although the octopi has the striped markings of a zebra, it is actually more closely related to the giraffe. Number 5. Superb Bird of Paradise. Its name alone sounds made up, but once you see this bird from up close, you'll think you've landed on another planet. Not to be confused with the regular birds of paradise with the long tail feathers, the males of the superb variety comes equipped with a bright blue breast shield and nape feathers that double as a cape. Yes, a cape. When the male bird is seeking a companion, he'll fan out those unique feathers, creating a disc-shaped appearance that looks similar to a neon blue and black smiley face. This unique feature also doubles as a defense mechanism to scare off potential predators. Number 4. Kraken. For centuries, people have told tales of deep-sea monsters with giant tentacles that drag people to their doom, to the point that we still see them in movies today. Ancient fisherman tales stated the Kraken was roughly the size of a few small islands. While the sounds of such an enormous beast makes you never want to swim again, scientists today are pretty sure the exaggerated legends are based on very real giant squid. The largest of these elusive giants ever found weighed nearly a ton and measured 59 feet in length. It may not be a few islands big, but it's still the length of 10 average human beings, mind you. And while they may not be able to take down entire fleets, they sure could capsize a little boat if they wanted to. Another paleontologist believes he found evidence of Triassic squid that were up to 100 feet in length, though his theory is not yet well supported. Either way, there is at least some truth to the myth of these giant squids. Number 3. Thorny Devil. Here's a mythical creature you might expect to see in Jurassic Park, and yet, the Thorny Devil is a unique lizard native to Australia. About the size of the palm of your hand, this real-life monster uses its thorny spikes to protect itself from prey, while hunting for ants, the only food source it survives on. But perhaps the most mythical feature these creatures have is their ability to change color with the weather. They stay yellow and red when it's warm and switch to darker colors when it's chilly. Loving the video so far? Before we move on, here's a quick challenge for you. If you can leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and turn on the notifications in less than 5 seconds, you will have 10 years of amazing luck. Hurry up and try it. It actually works. Number 2. Red Yukari. If you thought baboons were something special, meet the red Yukari primate. No, they're not angry. Those bright red bald faces are actually a sign of a good mate. Yup, pale faces in these primates actually indicate poor health, so the male red Yukari's strange appearance makes it highly appealing to potential partners. Though they lack long tails, these mythical monkeys still manage to hop quickly and flawlessly from tree to tree as others in their species. Like baboons, they also gather in large packs of up to 100 other Yukari for social activities. It's now time for today's subscriber pick. Today's photo was sent to us by a subscriber wondering about this mythical creature looking like a cross between a fox, an owl, and a male deer. If you too come across a mysterious photo online and want us to look into it, just send it over and we may even feature it in a future video. Just like the okapi, could this cross species be real? Unfortunately, not. Fascinating as it may look, this real-looking creature is made from fake fur, resin, and plastic. It's actually a spiritual room guardian designed by artist Anya Baz, dubbed the Gryathon. What's a Gryathon, you ask? A cross between a fawn and a Gryphonx, two more legendary creatures. Before we reveal number 1, be sure to check out other amazing videos on our channel, and give us a like if you enjoyed this video so far. Tell us in comments which one of these you like the most and why. Oh well, let's now solve the mystery of our final mythical creature, the blood-sucking Chupacabra. Number 1. Chupacabra. Long has this creature's existence been debated, so let's shed some light on the matter, shall we? The legendary Chupacabra is a vampire-like creature apparently first sighted at the beginning of this century in Puerto Rico, which means it's not only Latin, but it's a millennial as well. Chupacabra is in fact Spanish for goat sucker, but it's also been said to drain the blood of dogs, cats, chickens, rabbits, and other domesticated animals. We're not so sure on the blood-sucking part, but there is evidence such a creature exists, as many people claim to have found corpses of animals. The truth? Chupacabra corpses almost always turn out to be coyotes suffering from a severe form of mange, a disease which causes them to lose their hair and look terrifying. Mystery solved. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. And those were 10 mythical creatures you can find in the wild. Have you ever met one of them? Would you want to? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like this video, you should definitely check out our related videos.